come on, get hold of it.
Just a minute. There, is that right?
Oh, lovely. Oh, Bert.
Well, it's slipped, Bert. Here, you hold it.
All right, but be careful.
All right, I will.
Oh! You're supposed to hit the nail, not flatten my fingers.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bert. Here, let me have a look, love. Oh, dear. Kiss it, Bert.
Yeah, I can't stand the pain, but the cure's doing me the world of good.
Here, I thought you were supposed to be fixing those floorboards.
Yeah, well, you know me. I'm ready to adapt to any situation.
Yeah, particularly this one. Oh, Bert, it is nice to see you working around the place.
I was only holding a nail.
I know, but for you, that's hard graft.
Yeah?
No, I was only teasing, love. No, it is nice, really. It's sort of homely.
Hang on, you just a minute. What's all this about? I mean, what are you after? I mean, last time you carried on like this, it cost me 2 weeks' dole money.
Oh, Bert, you'll always be my little chirpy Cockney sparrow.
Yeah. Well, your little chirpy Cockney sparrow has got to flutter off to the labour exchange to collect his dole money.
Well, don't forget me back at the nest.
Now, if you're a nice girl, I'll bring you back a fat worm. Hello, Wally. You got a matching bra? Hello, mate.
Get on with what you're supposed to be doing, you skiving great lump. We've got work to do.
Where are you off to then?
I'm just popping over to see Betty for a chat. Give me a shout when you made the tea.
Woman's work is never done.
Hello, love. Could you let me have a bit of sugar?
Of course, love.
It's only for my Wally's cuppa. 8 spoonfuls to do.
Better take the bag then, we've got plenty.
Oh.
Are you all right for milk?
Yes, but I'll have a pint if there's any going, so. You're very cheerful. What's he done? Peeled a potato for you?
Oh, no, Lil. You know Bert, he's allergic to kitchen tools.
Why are you so chirpy then? Here, you ain't getting out of this muck heap, are you?
Oh, it's not that bad, Lil. In fact, it could be a little palace.
Palace? I can't see the Queen trudging through all that mud for a quick sit on the throne.
Listen, Lil, if I tell you something, will you promise not to breathe a word?
Course I will, love. What have you heard? Is it about that Finch woman?
No.
Do you know the postman's bike's been outside her door every day this week? He reckons his pedals have all gone loose. Now, I'll tell you what, love, if you ask me, it's not his pedals that's gone loose.
No. It's not gossip, love.
Oh, well, I'll be off then.
Oh, no, Lil, look. Sit down, love. Go on. Lil, what's the nicest thing that can possibly happen to a young married woman?
You're getting a divorce.
No, something much more fun than that.
You ain't going to do him in, are you?
No, Lil. Listen, I think I'm going to have a baby.
Oh, congratulations! You just made the biggest mistake of your life. You'll enjoy it, though, 'cause you're young. Mind you, it'll age you like mad, you know.
Oh, a baby will be lovely. All rosy cheeks and fluffy toys.
Do you mean all wet nappies and chapped bums? I've had 9, believe me, love. Or was it 10?
10? Oh, Lil, that must make you feel very...
knackered, yeah. Mind you, they've all grown up and gone away now. It seems you've no sooner got them on your knee than they're off on someone else's.
Mind you, space is going to be the problem, Lil.
Why? How many you can have? We slept 5 in our old box. Us in the bed, 1 on the table, 1 in the top drawer and 1 in the sink.
The sink? Well, that's no place for a baby.
'Tis when they wet the bed like he did, love. Anyway, does his lordship know about his son and heir?
Well, no, Lil. You see, I'm not certain yet, so I was saving it till the time was right.
You want to tell him first thing in the morning. You'll never see him wake up so fast.
Oh, don't say that, Lil. I don't know. I'm going to tell him anyway. I mean, how did your woe take it?
Well, actually, the first time he was delighted. It was just before his big fight. He went in the ring and he hammered hell out of that poor bloke. That was the first time, mind you. After that, I just used to chalk it up on the wall.
Oh, I can imagine, Lil, but now, love, I mean, if it was now, how would you tell him?
Now? Blimey, that's stretching the imagination a bit, ain't it, love? I don't know, I suppose I'd say, Wally. Wally, me old love, you're about to become a dad for the 11th time. You know you've got your own football team at last.
Blimey, I never knew I had it in me.
Ta-da, love.
Ta-da, Lil.
Yeah, let me take your arm, my lovely. You mustn't hurt your precious cargo.
What do you think, I'm a bleeding oil tanker? Keep your hands off me, you great soft apus.
But you've got to relax. Lay down with your feet up.
What? You've been reading them Danish magazines again?
You've got to rest if you're going to have a baby.
Me? Don't flatter yourself, Wally Briggs.
But it could be. Remember Boxing Night?
Yes, you got bored and fell asleep.
Yeah, but what about Boxing Night 1970?
That was 3 years ago. What do you think, I'm a bleeding elephant? It's Betty that's got one in the oven.
Oh, what a disappointment. Still, perhaps we could, you know...
Forget it, lover boy. Pigs a fly first. What?
Yeah, be careful, my dear. You shouldn't be doing that. Allow me.
Oh, there's no need, Wal. It's all right, love.
Yeah, of course it is. She always does it.
But I think she needs some help.
Yeah, looks as if she's got some. What's this, Bob a job week?
No, that's in April.
Well, if he doesn't appreciate you, Wal, I do.
Oh, that's better than a bobber job.
You're all right. Calm down. Calm down. I mean, how would you feel if I went over and started to... Oh, my God, no. Forget it.
You're not only artless, but you're rude. Now, listen, I'm not the one to interfere with somebody else's business.
No, that's your Lily's job.
Yeah, well, she ain't here, so I'm going to do it for her. Now, your bet shouldn't be carrying things like this, because a heavy bin does not a perfect baby make. All right, well, there's nothing the matter with me, mate. It's your missus you should be thinking of.
Look, if Betty needs help, she'll ask for it.
There you go again. Just because a woman doesn't ask for help, it doesn't mean to say she don't need it. Women have their own subtle ways of letting us know.
Oi, come in here, you great soft Nelly, and unblock this sink.
Yes, my dear.
I'll see what you mean, Wal.
Yeah.
Bert, I made you a nice cup of tea, love.
Oh.
Sit down. Take your coat off. Relax.
Oh.
Had a hard day at the Labour Exchange, love?
Oh, it was murder. I had to queue for hours. People in jobs don't know how cushy they've got it sitting behind desks all day long.
You could fit into a regular job quite nicely, Bert. With the right incentive, that is.
Yeah, 10,000 a year, 2 days a week and a company yacht.
Daydreams, Bert.
Why? Other people have it, why shouldn't we? I mean, we're as good as they are. We pay our rates, we pay our taxes.
No, we don't, Bert.
No, I know we don't, but they don't know that.
Well, I know that, love, but... Well, I mean, it's all right at the moment, isn't it, with just the two of us. But, well, soon, perhaps there could be more than two of us.
Oh, no. Not your mother.
No, Bert, not my mother.
Look, you weren't thinking of letting the place again, were you? Well, I suppose that cupboard might be quite cosy. Use of outside loo and cooker. Get 10 quid a week for that in town.
No, Bert, it's not a lodger. It's more of a, well, sort of visitor.
Not that classmate of yours. You know, the one that took up 2 rows in the school photograph. Well, I suppose she could sleep in the bed. We could get down in her bra.
Bert, you're so rude. No, it's not a woman.
A man?
No, not a man either.
Well, it's not one of those.
No, of course not. Just silly. How can I put it? Well, how would you feel if a child called you Daddy?
I don't know, I've always denied it before.
Well, you won't be able to deny it this time, Bert. It'll be true. I think I'm going to have a baby? Well, say something.
Me, a parent. I've been against them all my life. Now I'm going to be one of them.
Oh, it'll be lovely, Bert.
It'll be hell. The crying will keep us awake all night. We'll never get any sleep. And you have to get up every half an hour to feed them.
You obviously don't know anything about them.
I don't need to. My reactions are instinctive. I went all clammy and cold.
You'll get used to the idea, love, and there shouldn't be any problems.
No problem. There'll be nothing but problems. I mean, where are we going to put it? Up there in a string bag?
If the worst comes to the worst, there's always the top drawer.
It's a baby, not a set of fish knives.
One of the Briggs's children slept in the top drawer.
They got a bigger top drawer. Anyway, probably had woodworm before it was 5. I said I'd never have children until I had a proper house and regular employment.
Yes, but I know you've said it, but you've never done it.
Well, I've certainly done it this time.
Oh, Bert, how can you be so unfeeling?
I'm not unfeeling. I feel terrible.
And so do I, right now. This is supposed to be the happiest day of my life.
That was your wedding day. You're only allowed one, you know.
Oh, that's typical of you. Here's me expecting my first baby for the very first time ever, and you're treating it like a national disaster.
It is not a national disaster. It's a highly personal catastrophe.
You're just selfish through and through, Bert Jones. Scared of anything that might jog you out of your cushy little rut.
Oh, I'm not selfish. I was thinking of the worldwide consequences. I mean, I have always taken seriously my social responsibility.
Don't you mean your social security?
No, I don't. This is a rotten world to bring a child into. And especially this bit of it.
He's not got here yet. And anyway, I'm not really certain.
What?
I haven't had my results through yet.
Do you mean to tell me I've sweated off 1.5 stones and you're not sure? Hope you haven't told anyone.
No. Only Lily?
Lily. Lily Briggs, the human megaphone? Who else have you told?
You, Betty love.
Oh, my God, no. Not your mother.
Go on, Bert. We can't leave her standing outside.
You're right, I'll take a chair out.
Listen, Bert. Hello, Betty.
Oh, come in.
Oh, my little girl. Oh,
My one and only daughter. My little ray of sunshine. My itchy, kitchy... Hello, mother-in-law.
Hello, Bert. I see the doll board's giving you the day off again.
Ha-ha! Still your old chirpy self, I see.
I'm not that old.
Yeah, come to think of it, you're not that chirpy either.
I suppose it was too much to expect that the prospects of fatherhood would have matured you a little.
They have. Can feel myself aging already.
Oh, stop it, Bert. This is supposed to be a happy time for us, and all you can do is be miserable.
Oh, don't worry, dear. I'm here now. I understand.
Oh, God.
Put it all down to ignorance, Betty, dear. He's never given birth.
Yeah, I very nearly did when I got the news.
Now, what you needed, lots of good food and plenty of rest.
What about me?
You've had enough rest to last you a lifetime. You'll have to get a job.
Your life's not your own, is it?
No, it isn't. It's Betty's, and it's the baby's. Oh, I just know I'm going to make the perfect grandmother.
You will. You've been looking the part for years.
Will you stop it, you two? For goodness sake, it's not certain yet. I'm probably not even going to have a baby.
Oh, yes, you are, dear, you are. I can tell. Oh, I just know.
You've been at the Ouija board again?
Oh, ignore him, Mum. Come on, sit down. He'll get used to the idea soon.
Well, the sooner the better. Meanwhile, you need lots of care and attention. We're going to have to take precautions.
Blimey, it's a bit late for that, isn't it?
This is a serious matter. Oh, I can see I'll just have to move in here and organise the whole thing.
You blimey, this is serious. Look, Mother, Mum, even. Much as we appreciate your concern, I mean, we can't sleep 3 in here. I mean, agreed?
Agreed. I'll make a bed up for you out in the car.
Out in the car? I only sleep in the car when my rights have been withdrawn.
Well, consider them withdrawn as from now.
But this is much too soon. I mean, we can't have... No, look, Betty, she can't do that.
Well, Mum's only doing it for the best, Bert.
I think she's doing it out of spite. I mean, what does she know about it? It must be years since she...
I'm only thinking of my daughter's physical well-being.
What do you think I'll be thinking of, stuck out in that car?
I shudder to think. Anyway, a little discipline will do you good.
Yes, Sarge.
Well, now we've all agreed on the arrangements, I've got a little surprise for you.
Blimey, don't tell me you're in the club as well.
I shall ignore that vulgarity and just say that when my grandchild arrives, I don't want to see it living in a caravan.
You don't have to. Stay away.
Now, don't start again.
I think a family needs a house, and I'm prepared to see that you get one.
But, Mum, we can't afford one.
Oh, with him as breadwinner, you'll never manage it. Now, look, I'm offering you enough as a deposit to put down on a nice little place somewhere, and perhaps some help with the repayments.
Oh, Mum. Bert, isn't that fantastic?
That's what's the catch? I mean, I don't have to sign a pledge of celibacy, do I?
The only pledge you have to make, Bert, is to look after my daughter and my grandchild as if they really meant something to you.
Well, they do. They do. I don't know what to say.
Just say thank you, Bert.
What? Yeah, right. Ta.
No, Bert, properly.
What, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Right.
We're all happy again now, aren't we?
Overjoyed.
Now, this is a baby, see?
Yours might have looked like that. I hope mine don't.
And when I say you can't change a cabbage, you can't change anything. Now, you put it on your lap like that. And you get the nappy, you tuck it over there. And this one you tuck under there. Now, you bring this one up...
all right. I mean, it's no use. It won't work. I don't know one end of a baby from another.
Well, the top end's where the noise comes from. And the bottom end is
Yes. It'll never work. I mean, what do you feed them on?
You don't have to worry about that, mate. Women have got ways of dealing with things like this.
Hey? Oh, yeah.
You must remember this, mate. You see, that when this baby comes, everyone will make a fuss of Betty and the baby. You must not feel rejected. You will be, but don't feel it.
Oh, my God, I hadn't thought of that. I mean, it's all going to be... Wonder kids grow up to speak English at all.
You'll enjoy it, mate. First they say the baby looks like you, then they say it looks like Betty.
That's ridiculous. They don't even look like human beings.
Of course they do. My first was a dead spit of me.
That's what I mean. You did have cauliflower ears?
Yeah, she was my favourite.
Yeah, well, I suppose out of 10 you must get one you like.
But you'll change, Bert, and so will Betty. She will radiate love and affection.
Well, I hope she radiates some when I'm stuck out in that bleeding car.
And when a woman's pregnant, she's beautiful. Now, my Lil was all a-glowing.
Lil? Glowing?
Yeah, well, she was at first, but after the 7th, I think the fuse went.
Well, I bet he's down at the doctor's now having it confirmed and made official.
Your tips have been most helpful, Mrs. Briggs, if a trifle unsavoury. But I still don't think there's enough room in that caravan.
Look, love, she's having a baby, not a blooming elephant. I had my first one in a sidecar on the way to a darts match.
Yeah, we had all the rest in there. We had no trouble with them, did we, Lil?
No, except for young Eddie. Luckily, the vet was passing at the time, so he gave us out.
You don't mean to say that you had a child delivered by a vet? Oh, how terrible.
Oh, not really. Went on to win the first prize at the dairy show.
Becky's child is coming into this world in clean, hygienic conditions.
Yeah, were you saying that my caravan is unhygienic? You can eat off the floor in there.
Yeah, he's right, I've seen him do it.
Look, I think a woman's first baby should be born in hospital.
Well, never mind, whatever happens, mother and child will come back to a proper house. Hey, Mum?
Listen to that, Mum. 2 weeks ago, she was that interfering old bag.
Yes, well, in the past, I may have said things out of ignorance.
Or drunkenness.
Yes, but they were all things that I now deeply regret. Fatherhood has a profound effect on a man.
Yeah, you go and get the doctor. I'll humour him.
You see things in people that have previously remained hidden.
Stashed away in the bank, he means.
Yeah, money's got nothing to do with it. Yeah, well, very little anyway. But my mother-in-law has shown me the light, and I'm, from now on, going to be a more tolerant, responsible and polite person.
Bert?
Well, hello, love. You listen, you must rest. I shall make you a nice cup of tea or coffee, whichever's easiest. And then you can put your feet up out of harm's way. Excuse us, mother-in-law.
Bert's really touched me.
Yes, for about £1,000, I reckon.
There we are, love. You take your coat off, love. Now, come on. Now, you lie down and you put your feet up.
Oh, but I don't want to lie down.
We don't want to have you with swollen ankles, dear. Now, have you got any cravings?
Pardon?
Yeah, cravings, you know. I mean, for unusual things like kippers and custard. Or a jelly on toast.
Oh, stop it, Bert. I feel sick.
Yeah, right, be my guest. There we are, it's morning sickness.
It's in the middle of the afternoon.
Morning sickness can strike at any time. It's a pregnancy. It does strange things to people.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Oh, no, and another thing, Betty. I don't want you lifting anything heavy. I mean, if you have to lift something, you tell me, and I'll call Wally.
Bert, there's no need for all this,
Yeah,
love.
of course there is, love. I mean, there's only 8 months to go.
No, there isn't.
7?
No.
6? Yeah, blimey, don't tell me you're one of these women that doesn't
No,
show
Bert.
until the last minute and
Just
then
a
bingo.
minute, look.
A happy event in the back row of the Odeon. Yeah, but never mind, love. They give us free tickets for life.
Why do you get so carried away?
Well, naturally, I'm carried away. I've got something to do with it.
Well, that's just it, Bert. You didn't.
Yeah. What? What? What are you talking?
No, don't be silly. The doctor's just told me that the test proved negative, that's all.
What? And I've been straining myself to be responsible, tolerant and polite, and I didn't have to.
Well, it's not my fault.
It's not my fault either. I made a right mug of myself out there doing a whitewashing job on your mum.
Oh!
Oh, God, I nearly kissed her again. Hey, you realise what this means, don't you? No baby, no house.
It may just mean a house to you, Bert Jones, but it means a lot more to me.
Yeah, no, I know that, love. I know
No,
that.
you don't know. Just wanted the money from my mum.
No, that's not true. I mean, after I got over the initial shock, I quite enjoyed the idea of becoming a daddy, you know, little baby.
Our own home, too.
Yeah, just the 3 of us. Here, it could still happen, Bet.
What do you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, we both got used to the idea of being parents. I mean, your mother would never know. We could try again.
What? I can't do it just for the money.
This is something I'd do for nothing. It's just £1,000 bonus.
Oh, you're not getting it.